Hey everyone, I'm Trevor Wilhelms, the technical director here at Everyman Theater, here again with
Peace all. My name is Louis Williams III, deck chief here at Everyman Theater.
same dudes, different couch. And we're here to give you another look behind the scenes at how all the magic happens in our production of the book club play.
With a set like this one, you can imagine there's a lot of planning involved to make things like this happen.
And safe for people who are very tall. Every show begins with designer presentations, beginning on working on a rough idea, the totality of the design team, and that gets refined and polished or restructured as we put it through rough cost out, making sure that we have enough time and hands to build everything, and then making sure that we have this physical space here in the theater to accommodate everything that needs to happen, which can be challenging when you have a lot of tricks and you have to have places to store people and places for people to land safely and props to hide.
Yep.
But it's a fun challenge, and this particular set was engineered by our assistant technical director, Brandon Engel. He did a great job at making this entire home fit, not just securely, but safely and quickly, from crumbs for the table of joy into book club play. For this particular gag, we use the most efficient of all automation systems, people. This wagon is powered by Lou behind me. We use an old-timey handle called a T-handle, which is used to just drive this wagon out and bring it right back in. We have it all installed on tracks running up here, so we never impact the sides of the bookcase, and it blends seamlessly back in once it's docked in the rest of the set. It's one of those beautiful little tricks that surprises you in just the right way, at just the right time. The biggest challenge with a gag like this, though, is making sure that when it restores, our actor, who is mounted on here, is clear of all of these bookshelves.
So yes, welcome to the backstage. This is the backstage of the bookcase you saw move on stage earlier. One conversation we had in production management world was how in the world do we make sure that actor who is moving on stage is safe and clear so we know when their cue is. If you look at this monitor here, you see very clearly that Trevor is not, or a second ago was not clear. When the cue starts, I have to make sure that Bruce's head is clear of this line, which is the exit, and also to make sure all his appendages are in like so. We also have a system where he, under his breath, under the music, gives me a clear, so I know he's good. Also a thumbs up suffices, so can I get a thumbs up from Trevor? Thank you very much. When we get all those confirmations, that only then do we know, okay, we're clear to move. Otherwise, actors will get hurt, and we don't do that here. So make sure that everyone is safe and taken care of.
Window opening.
Sometimes the script calls for an actor jumping out of an airplane window, and you only have a living room window, so you have to get a little bit creative. This particular window is mounted directly behind the wall of these bookshelves. It's flush to the back with two mounted tracks to keep it in line with the window, and it's also just people-powered right open. We have mounted way in the back up top a fan to give these curtains a little bit of animation, a little bit of feel to them, and sort of break the realism of this world a bit more. And we've got 18 inches worth of low-density polyurethane foam for our actor Bruce Nelson to launch himself out of this window and land safely on backstage. Nice and easy motion and a very clear path for Bruce to jump right out.
Thank you for joining us for the wild exploration of the set of the book club play.
Book Club Play runs for one more weekend. Get your tickets, and you can see us when we do this again for you for our next production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, which probably won't have a couch in a living room, but you never know.